bioidentical hormones, or what we consider BHRT therapy, what those are is they were made to more or less mimic our body's production. So they mimic our ovaries' production of progesterone and estrogen, and they mimic the adrenals as far as testosterone and the DHEA. So what this does is it is not a synthetic drug. These are made by specific compounding pharmacies that have been certified in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, which is extremely important. You want to make sure you go through a good compounding pharmacy. And again, these are compounded. They are actually made initially from plant-based, and they will mimic what your body does. Now, the basic HRT that we've heard of in the studies that, it's kind of scared us away from hormone replacement therapy. And what that has done is that those were synthetic drugs. They were oral estrogens, which should never be taken. And I don't want to say never. I think that if you understand the risks, then I think and you're okay with those risks, and that's perfectly fine. I do not recommend any oral estrogen, and I do not prescribe it. So I feel that there's other routes that we can go, but these again increase your risks of cancers and blood clots, which is the last thing that we want. We want our bodies to we want to preserve our body's natural production. So as we age, we start to lose this. Around the age of 35, our progesterone naturally will drop. And this is something that is just natural part of our life cycle. And when this happens, that's when anxiety can hit, when insomnia can hit. Mood, depression, those type of symptoms, and we think that it's normal, or we get put on an anti-anxiety and depression medication, which really is not needed. I think hormones are one thing that we are really lacking to look at and to really figure out what are we in need of, what are we deficient in, and how can we boost this to a physiologic level. Again, these are micro dosings for your specific body. We go off of your symptoms. We do go off of some blood work, but most of it is the Dutch test to see where your body is actually producing or not producing or overproducing.